Judge Me.
Welcome back to the Don't Judge Me podcast. Here today with Sir Nygel, the House of Wayfiles from the Dark Gray Triad. Always looking left, because I'm not right. You know what is right? This time of year, because it's my birthday. Soon. Next week. I'm loving it. I'm going to be 23, y'all. That's a lie I keep telling myself. I'm here today with
Delnegro. And it is not my birthday, but I'm still loving it because this time of year has Christmas lights. And yeah, I like Christmas lights. That's all I'm going to go with. So welcome back to the Don't Judge Me podcast. Or if you're a first-time listener, welcome to the Don't Judge Me podcast. And thank you for joining us in judgment.
You want to hear something funny?
What's that?
I initially was like, because when I was doing the greeting, I was like, yeah, it's kind of weird I'm not hearing myself. I didn't even plug myself in. So that's what I'm going to do now.
You're going to plug yourself. Can you hear now?
Yeah, now I can hear.
So
that makes more sense. Because
right.
I was, it's funny too, I was like holding it and I was like, I wonder why I can't hear my fucking self. Because you're an old timer and you don't know how fucking technology.
It's been a while. It's been a while, bro. If we miss a recording, we're basically down a month.
Yeah, it's like you guys start all over.
You got to remember everything. Like
I had to do the HR training.
Exactly. Compliance training.
Yeah,
we had to do all that.
How to podcast.
Exactly. You have to turn knobs and stuff.
Yeah, that was so loose.
We were sounding like this before earlier.
Yeah.
Our reverb was on, and that's just like, we don't want that. So
we're in a cellar. We got in trouble, y'all.
Yeah, it was a spooky season indeed. I am Delnegro, and he is Sir Nygel, and you out there listening and watching are the jury. And as members of the jury, it is your responsibility to judge with us any and everything we bring to you. To do that, you can get in contact with us by email at don'tjudgepod@gmail.com, or you can call us. And our telephone number is 202-642-9398. And once we receive what you have to say, we will then include that into a future episode of the show. Also, you can find the show on Instagram at Don't Judge Pod and on YouTube at Don't Judge Me Podcast. So make sure you follow us out there and continue joining us in judgment on the social media streets. Sir Nygel, how have you been?
I've been good. I've been witnessing crazy. I love it. I always find a giggle and a good chuckle. Yeah. And I'm about to be on vacation. So I feel like I'm not losing. I'm doing good things.
So I just want you to know this may also make you feel good because it just made me feel good. We have had 581 plays in the last 7 days. So
nice.
Thank you out there in the jury for listening to us however you find us. And just do us a favor and reach out and let us know what you think of us because that would be awesome. And again, that's don'tjudgepod@gmail.com or 202-642-9398. So what's going on with you turning 23 this year? You got any big plans for 23?
No, not really. Just try vibe, actually. I probably swing by my mom's. I'm going to Buc-ee's. I shared with you a little earlier. For those of you who may not know, because it is like a southern regional thing. One just opened up not too far from us. And when I say not too far, I mean 3 hours. And I plan to get buck wild in there. They have Buc-ee's nuts, Buc-ee's fudge, Buc-ee onesies, Buc-ee shirts, Buc-ee merch. They even have a Buc-ee statue. I plan to put
You think they got hoes at Buc-ee's?
I hope.
Do you hope?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with a Buc-ee's hoe?
Give it this Buc-ee nut. Cashews, because I'm assuming that's what they like. High in fiber. They literally sell nuts. Fat. Yeah, they literally sell nuts though. And they have fudge. They have like brisket. Like it's actually like legit. It's crazy.
And you got to take a trip in your favorite rocket ship.
Oh yeah.
To go to Buc-ee's.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to that. That's probably the only thing I'm really like doing per se. I'm still trying to lock in like Christmas, New Year's. I don't really know. But like I said, my vacation pretty much started today, kind of. Tomorrow's gonna be relaxed, and then yeah, I'm on it. Sleep schedule about to be ruined. More so than usual.
I'm about to say, like, isn't it ruined?
It's so ruined now.
Like, it's just
I don't like sleep. I don't think I do.
I can agree in the the aspect of I feel like there's more that could be done, but I only feel that way during the spring and summer months. In the winter, it's just like, all right, we can shut this down because it's dark at 4:30 anyway.
Well, because I actually prefer the night.
Okay.
Just because I appreciate when the world is quiet and still and I can be alone in my existence. So I actually prefer the night. But because of how society is structured,
Stuff isn't open.
I don't get the joy of the night.
Stuff isn't open.
The biggest thing I hated about COVID is that it took my 24-hour Walmart away from me.
That is one of the mall hours and the 24-hour Walmart are definitely the casualties of COVID.
I used to love doing a 2 a.m. Walmart run on a Friday night. What did I need? Nothing. I literally was just roaming the aisles, chilling, just walking up and down. No real urgency, just kind of maneuvering around the stock pilots and shit like that. Just casually like walking around and not doing anything. Like literally would just spend about an hour in
You
there.
could do the same thing today. You just got to do it on the outside of the Walmart.
But that's the thing. Like
you can casually walk around the building.
People annoy me.
Okay.
And it's just more so how they move. Like people do not move with urgency. People are not conscientious of their surroundings. They feel like they are not the main character, but like the only character.
No, you were right. The main character.
Well, the main character and only character. Like people like will walk and just stop, and I'm like, you're in the middle of the major. Like go into an aisle and stop. Like why are you stopping here? And it's like for no reason. Or like most times, like especially like in Costco, you know what you came in there for. Now there might be some stuff where you might be like, oh, that's interesting. Then commit to it and look at it. Don't stop in the middle of the main thing.
But the main part is like
no, pull over
is where like you look around because it's open.
Yeah, then be on a better swivel. Like if we were hunters, you'd be dead. Like because you ain't paying attention to shit.
All right, fair. No argument here.
That should be pissing me off. And that's honestly my thing because I be like moving and I got to the point where I just be like an asshole out there because I'm usually tall and now that I'm like smaller and I can move more nimbly. I will whisper in your ear if you're moving slow. Excuse me. Sweet nothings in your ear.
That is sweet nothings in a strange.
You're in my way. I'm leaning as close as possible, and I'm saying "excuse me" in your ear.
Okay. I'm
gonna fuck your whole day up because you're not gonna hear me.
I'm very apologetic when I'm in public spaces. It's always a my bad. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Well, I will as well, but like if I just feel like I also hate like Costco example because I usually always go to Costco. People get to the door and it's like, oh yeah, I need my card. You always need your card.
Right.
Why is it you don't have that out?
Because they're not thinking of it as Costco. They're thinking of it as shopping.
No, get better.
Okay.
Because then they'll stand at the front and then be like, oh, I don't even know where my card is. I'm sorry. I can literally reach in my back pocket, pull my card out without even pulling my wallet out. Scan, keep it moving.
I have a Costco card, but I don't go frequently because
no, that's fine.
I might go, honestly, 6 times a year.
I love Costco.
And it had been so long between my visits that I was unfamiliar with the new check-in process with the scanner.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they just not going to take my word for it no more? That this card is valid? They are scanning it now to make sure.
There's probably enough people that were doing some out-of-pocket shit that they had to. Like,
what's the out-of-pocket shit that you could do?
Well, probably try to
shop.
But that's how they make money is to get you to pay for a membership. So either upgrade your plan, get the plan, or whatever. And then, not to mention, people were trying to use especially like in DC, use the membership cards to buy alcohol. So they want to make sure that they are doing right because they could lose their license if they are selling it to maybe a minor or someone who's not of age. Because they happen to have a business account or something of that nature. Because your parents have a business account.
But somebody could still come in, like, if a kid stopped you on the street, hey, can we go to Costco? I'll give you $40.
That's all I need to hear.
I'll give you $40. We can go to the one in DC and pick up some Smirnoff.
But now you got me going out of my norm. I don't like that Costco.
I'm-
But I mean, I get what you're saying. I
Like-
probably would.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not really
No,
stopping.
I know, but that's
me.
with anything. But but I'm just saying they're just covering their bases. I mean, given yes, I agree with you. But as a COVID, I mean not COVID, Costco member, I'm just defending.
Are you the black card?
No,
Okay.
I refuse to pay for that.
Ex of mine had the black card, and I was just like, "Why you got the black one?"
Because me, economically, it makes no sense.
It doesn't.
You're not
going
you
there.
literally get a half an hour extra entrance. Now, I will say I do feel some type of way when I get there at 9:27. They're like, you gotta wait. I'm like, it's 3 minutes. You're doing too much, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, you get like 30 extra minutes to get in, and then instead of like 3% back, you get like 4% back. So it's like outside of that, and it's double the cost. So instead of $65, it's $130.
That's what I was saying. Like, I don't know if that's really.
It's not that extra time. I'm very rarely to the point, unless I own like a business that involved me having to sustain my business with Costco.
With the merchandise.
And I need that extra hour
Right.
to get the product so I can be at the job. Then maybe. But it's me. And all I'm getting is my general shit, and I could wait that half an hour or hour to get it. It's not worth the extra $65 for the year.
Nah, I'm going there to get it, like I said, 6 times a year.
Yeah.
Beverages. That's all I get.
Yeah.
Just cases of beverages a couple times a year.
Mm-hmm.
And gas. But
Yeah,
because
gas
my routine has changed, so I don't even stop there to get gas anymore.
Yeah.
So I might let my Costco card go.
Yeah, you might.
But then I look at it, it's like, it's $60 though. I might.
Yeah, it's not, honestly, it's not bad, especially for the year. Because if you think about it, that's what, $5 a month?
Right.
That's not bad. That's not a bad
Right.
membership to have.
I have wasted $60 on food.
If you think about like Netflix and stuff like that, that shit gets expensive.
Yeah, I just got rid of Hulu because the whole Disney merging of streaming, I don't need that anymore. And I got rid of, it's another streaming service I got rid of that I can't think of that I was paying for. Because like you said, like it starts to add up because it's, and I'm not using it. So,
well, that's my thing. Because I with Netflix, my mom uses my account. And it's always funny because she's like, well, why don't you get an account? I do have an account. You have my account. But anyway, but in order for me to watch it at my house, I need to upgrade the plan, which is another $6 where I get commercials, or $10 and I don't get commercials.
YouTube has a ad-free plan and an ad light plan.
Yeah, I'm not paying
as well as the
ads,
as well as the free plan.
Yeah,
right?
I'm
a free YouTuber.
Yeah, of course.
That's how YouTube works for me. It's free. A friend of mine got the ad light plan. Watching YouTube, and I was like, "You're not getting less commercials than I get when I watch it. You are paying for something, and it is not less commercials. They can never start a video without it being an ad in the beginning.
Yes, that's right.
No,
I would never pay for that.
Why are you paying $5.99 or $6.99 for this? Just watch YouTube. It's okay.
But it's funny though, because like as I'm getting older, right, and things like what it used to cost, right?
Mm-hmm,
like YouTube used to be free with no commercials.
No commercials, just free. Just
so
YouTube.
Now that I see the commercials, I'll deal with them. Now know that I hate your product. And it's usually the same fucking like 3 products anyway, right? I hate it. I hate your product. I hate this thing. And most times I actually will stop watching a joint because a commercial comes up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even need to watch this. But it's like, I'm never going to pay to not get ads. And then like certain other stuff, I was even looking at like Chipotle the other day, and it was like a burrito cost like $15. I remember when this used to be $6.
$6.75, yo.
I used to literally get like 2 burritos for what it costs for one now.
And then you'd be like, more.
Yeah.
More. Add more.
No. And like certain stuff, like even bags of chips now are like $7. And I'm like, it's not even a full bag.
Like I complained one of the weeks we were recording, I came down here, got an energy drink and a bag of chips, $7.
I got like a cold brew, which usually I make my own cold brew, but I forgot it. And I was like, well, I need energy just because again, I don't sleep. So I'm like, well, let me just trick my body. I got like a cold brew. And I think I was like treating myself because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a black and mild or something. Something like where I was like, I just had a hankering for like smoking a black and mild. That shit came to like $8. And I was like, what the fuck did I buy? And then I was like, Nigel, you literally have a cold brew and you don't need this black amount. Like, you literally just threw away $10 essentially. Because you have coffee at home. And this coffee isn't what you even wanted. It's like a generic Starbucks or some, like something that was like, it wasn't even good. And I was just like, oh, Jesus. And then like, yeah, it was just stupid. It was stupid. I was like, what the fuck? I just wasted this money.
Wasting money, living life. Every day you go outside, it costs $100, man.
No, it does. I don't like it.
It does.
That's why I stay home. I try to anyway.
Outside is a little expensive. Have you heard that Costco is actually suing the Trump administration?
Yeah, because tariffs are like fucking something up.
Yeah, Costco was not passing down the cost to the consumer because Costco's motto is like, nah, we want to make it so you shop here.
Yeah.
You buy more, you use your membership, you tell other people to use their membership, we make money. So they are suing the Trump administration for basically lying about the tariffs and saying how these other countries aren't paying for it. I'm paying for it. Mm-hmm. And it's crushing our bottom line. And crushing is relative, but
yeah.
It is what it is. So much respect to Costco for not passing it on to the consumers and standing up for themselves like F y'all. F y'all. That got me to thinking, me saying F y'all got me to thinking about nowadays there's a lot of language on social media that people are self-censoring. And it bothers me to no end. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of words that people just won't say.
Oh, yeah.
And that bothers me because words mean things. And if you remove the word from the lexicon, then that word has no value. And the reason that they say they do it is because of they don't want to be stricken from potentially making money if they say certain words.
Cancel culture is real. It was.
It's not even cancel culture because these people, so you and I, we don't have a large following on our independent pages or our podcast pages, right? So in essence, if we say anything, we should be fine. Yeah. We don't have sponsors. We don't have, we had a sponsor that one time. We don't have sponsors. We don't have anybody paying into us or anything of the sort. So in reality, we should be able to use the words as freely as we want to use the words because we won't be penalized. Yeah. Necessarily. Like the services themselves could shadow ban and all that stuff, but the removal of the word takes away from the liberty of the individual.
Oh, definitely.
So like I think YouTube has a rule for like the first 7 minutes you can't use profanity of any sort in order to be monetized.
That's interesting.
Exactly. Like I can't say anything crazy. And if I say nigga, monetization gone.
Yeah.
You can't say gay because it might offend potential advertisers. But if it's just me and you, why can't we say gay? Yeah.
And if I have like a baby audience, let me say what I mean. Like I don't care about that particular sponsor. It's because of the ad stuff. That's probably what it is.
But there's no ads. We're not being sponsored.
No. But for them, what I'm saying,
we're not. But that's YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
But then it transfers over to TikTok.
Yeah,
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Like it's in all the spaces. Just remove it. Unalived. Yeah. He unalived himself.
Yeah, I've seen some very I've seen some very creative
essay, and it's just like, yo.
Like bedroom fun instead of saying like
having sex.
It's like, oh, okay. It's like y'all doing a lot of extra.
It's removing
a lot of extra dancing.
Right. It's removing the value of the words themselves. Like, and what's interesting to me is years before, people would say things like words are violence. And as a result, these words have been downgraded to things like essay, bedroom fun. Like we're avoiding the problem. Not the problem. We're avoiding like the reality of what's going on by softening the language.
Yeah.
And it's so whack to me. Motherfucker, tell the story.
Yeah. I mean, because especially like if you think about like sometimes even when I watch like I guess like YouTube clips, it's like, wait, what is this? Like something or like I'll take a second to be like, wait, what are they talking about? Like I just don't. it takes me an extra second where I'm like, oh, okay. And like you say, it kind of takes you out of it. It's like, just say it.
And because you can think about like the Netflix, right? Anything you watch on Netflix is what it is.
Yeah.
There's advertisements there.
Mm-hmm.
There is a subscription plan there. Really similar to how YouTube structured. But guess what? Motherfuckers say fuck.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers say nigga all the time. And it's not impacting the advertisement whatsoever. But it's just when it comes down to the freedom that people think they have using these online resources and social media communities, they don't have it. Like, they are being controlled, and the shit is
definitely.
whack.
But because, like, even to your point, like the power of words, like, I mean, if you get to the point where you can't say much stuff, then you're almost led down a path where you could only talk about or say certain things because at one point you're dancing too much to even try to address it. And it's not even worth trying to talk about it because it's like, if I got to say, like, oh, Alice in Wonderland went down the rabbit tree, and it's like, are you talking about drugs? Well, yeah. And it's like, oh, that was a lot. Like,
welcome to communist China. Like, that is where it's headed, where because the media itself is pretty much controlled by a few people.
Yeah.
And if these few people make the rules and that's just it, you can only participate if you play by our rules, then what happens is you are controlled as to what you can say, what you can talk about, what you can share, and what you can view. And it's just, it's all for naught.
Yeah.
You bought heroin and you used it and your friend OD'd. Tell that story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like have the freedom to really express the things that matter the way they need to be said.
Well, it also kind of plays into, especially now that I know that the 7-minute part, like I also feel like a lot of times, like, because I'll notice like a lot of times with videos, especially on YouTube, it's like a 10-minute mark, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usually consistent. And I'm always like, but this doesn't need to be 10 minutes. And I'm assuming it has something to do with...
That is for monetization.
No, I know. So it's like, a lot of times I'm like, I don't even want to watch this if it says 10 minutes because I know it's going to take you 7 minutes to get to where it needs to get.
It's going to have this sensational thumbnail in the headline, the truth exposed about something.
Yeah.
And then they give you a backstory of whatever.
But honestly, what it's getting to is those recipe blogs.
Oh, yeah.
This is video form of recipe blogs.
A recipe for ice will be 6 pages long.
My husband works on the Tuskegee Bridge, and when he comes home, he loves his ice. So what I decided to do, bitch, what's the recipe? Water in a refrigerator.
Skip to recipe after page 3.
Bro, I be skipping this shit. I know. I purposely be doing it because I was like, I want them to see it. Like when they look at the algorithm, they be like, damn, they skipped the whole fucking.
It's just I get that in order to when it comes to this is how you make your money, I understand that. But when it's someone emulating a practice to make money unnecessarily, because they've got like 300 followers, like, yo, you just tell your story.
Yeah.
Just tell your story. It's unfortunate that these things happen and there are some crude, mean words. You could take the approach of a legal, like an attorney, and you don't necessarily use the crude words, but your language has to be reflective of what it is.
Yeah.
Don't dance with the stars on this shit. It's not grape. It's not bedroom fun. It's not nose candy. Like, it's Coke. Nigga, use Coke.
Yeah, no, like sometimes, like that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes I'll hear stuff, I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, and it's like, and then I'm like, I'll get it in context, but it's like, why is it? This is so much harder than just hearing what it would be. I know there's other ones, and I can't think about what they are, but like I've definitely heard where it's like, Jesus, this is a lot of extra words.
I can give you the qualifications. Let's see. You can't say words that promote hate, violence, dangerous acts, or sexually explicit, but YouTube's demonetization often targets context and frequency with words like strong profanity, sexually suggestive terms, or even LGBTQ LMNOP identifiers are flagged if they seem non-advertiser friendly.
But that's the thing. It says like it focuses on hate. Like, who is deciding that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
the algorithm.
But that's
algorithm.
But I'm just saying, like me, some stuff I'm like, that could be maybe hateful, but maybe not. Like, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I say, like, cats are stupid, well, if you own a cat, then you're going to think that's hateful.
On Instagram, there was a post talking about a parade in some town. I don't know if it was in like Michigan or somewhere else, but it was a Confederate like parade,
Jesus.
right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to respond to it by writing, I've never seen such a large collective of losers before.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote that and I hit, send or whatever. And then I got the notice from Instagram. Are you sure you want to say this? This could be, you might want to rewrite this. So it wouldn't let me post it. All right, cool. So I go to the,
but they'll let them post.
So I go to the notes section of my own page where I can write my little blurb for the day. And I wrote, IG wouldn't let me write losers. They're some fucking whores. And it let me post that. I don't understand the rules here.
No.
And I didn't spell it losers. I spelled it losers.
No, I know, but it's like, again, we're talking about, they're controlling.
They're controlling speech.
Yeah.
Just plain and simple.
Because, like, here you are watching something that is, which you deemed as hate for the most part. Like, hey, why is it that these people are able to show off this Confederacy, which directly impacted me in some form or fashion because of how I'm treated in America. And then, here you are, I want to be able to convey my feelings towards this. And they're like, nope. But yet they're able. So if you really want to talk about hate and perceiving, you felt hate.
It's not hate, it's heritage. It's heritage.
But even then that shit should be banned. That post shouldn't be there. But yet, when you try to verbalize what you want to say, it's like, nah, we ain't gonna do that.
We can't let you do that. You can't say losers. But they lost the war.
But even then, like, I feel like in all words, losers, again, it's subjective because
it's losers.
But it's like, again, I mean,
if you don't win,
to me,
if you don't win, you lose it. Yeah, you lose. So, statement of fact, we're celebrating losers.
Yeah.
Can't say that.
Nope.
Can't say that.
Nope. No. Which is crazy.
Insane. But yeah, that's just an annoyance of mine. Another annoyance of mine is I don't know if you've been checking the mailbox, but we've been getting hit up for people wanting to appear on the show.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did get hit by a common friend that we have that said that their dad was reaching out to us, and I have not seen their comment.
Is their dad in another country right now?
Yes.
Please invite him on board.
Yeah, I mean, he said he's been messaging us. I haven't seen it. I'll keep looking.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? He's probably getting blocked because he's in another country.
Maybe.
If he might be in well, I follow him, so
it might be his other account, the one he has with his I guess girlfriend.
Oh, then he's probably in the request section.
Maybe.
And I don't really go in there too much.
I don't either. But she mentioned it, and I tried to look because I switched to the account and was like, I don't see anything that indicates. So I mean, I don't know. I'll keep looking though.
All right, well,
but go on.
If he's listening, you're welcome anytime, every time. But so we've been getting emails from people interested in appearing on the show.
Yes.
Except you can tell from these emails they don't understand the show. So the name of our show is Don't Judge Me. Yeah. And where we pretty much just judge everything.
Yeah.
We got an email from Elliot Chang.
Okay.
Interview offer was for Irina Zarutska. No. This is the title of the email. Interview offer was Irina Zarutska murdered because of bail reform. That's what they're at. That's okay. For us. For Sir Nygel and J. Delnegro.
I think that's just a bad AI algorithm.
Exactly.
And they saw judge, crime, this, and we popped up.
And it starts off with, "Dear producer."
Oh, yeah, real generic.
I'd like to see if you would be interested in interviewing a guest on your show to discuss a timely and contentious topic, whether no cash bail is fueling a rise in crime and what's actually happening behind the headlines. So, The thing is, though, we probably could have said yes to this one because his name is DeCarlos Brown Jr. So it lets me know this is a black man.
Probably.
And we could have talked to DeCarlos Brown Jr. But basically, we've been getting emails from lawyers looking to appear on our show to talk to us about a number of different things. That was Elliot Chang. There is another one from Tilly Freelander.
These sound made up.
Definitely. Former federal prosecutor will be a great guest on Don't Judge Me.
Okay.
Former federal. This one is good evening, Allie, Andy, Laura, and Joe.
Who are these people?
I don't have a
Are
clue.
you here? Hello?
I don't know, but that's who they reached out to. I really enjoy listening to Fine Laws Don't Judge Me, and I want to recommend a great guest.
Yeah, you know it's
The
funny.
algorithm is nuts.
You know it's funny. I actually saw this. AI can be potential, right? But it's honestly based off of what you feed it. And I feel like I actually saw somebody have a YouTube. They had a YouTube, and not to jump back to it real quick, but they had like a YouTube joint. It was like, yeah, my assistant. I know they were using AI, but they tried to frame it as like they hired someone. And essentially, AI was just lying to its customers and almost like ruined his brand, right? And I feel like these joints is like they just type in like, "Hey, we need you to find people to get on the podcast. Do whatever you need to do in order to make it happen." You know, you ChatGPT, you could even be like, "I need you to aggressively create a plan for me to do this for me," right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, all right, we looked at the keywords, judge, me, and then they just lawyers coming in and reaching out, trying to get on the podcast because that's what you do.
That is what you do. And I was incorrect. The Carlos Brown Jr. was the accused in the murder of the Zarutska, Irana Zarutska. It was
pleading his case?
It was Ken W. Good, a noted bail attorney and a board member of the Professional Bondsmen of Texas. He wanted to talk to us.
You know, in that case, I almost want to do it, and I don't. But it was saying like, did do it, and just be like, he'd be like, yeah, so I'm here to talk about I don't give a fuck about that, and then just literally just cook them for like.
I think it could work if it's someone who like anybody who's listened to the show. We could have on a lawyer who gives a damn about a particular issue, but like. Not no random ass. You've got judge in the title of your show.
No, I agree.
You should get on. No, nigga, that's weird.
That is weird.
Why are you calling us? You don't know us.
No,
you don't know. This isn't a circuit. Like we're not going to talk to you just because you. It's cool, I guess, right? Like we're appearing we're showing up in spaces, right?
We're showing up in somewhere, but
we're still number one for family content. I got another email for that.
That's awesome.
We are number one for family content.
Awesome.
I don't know what we're doing, but according to SEO marketing for podcasting, nobody's better than us at family content.
Yeah, so that's awesome. It's
just what it is.
I like it.
And a couple with the emails from AI requesting that they be guests on the show. We've also got text messages from people who just got our number and they should not have our number.
Yeah, that's I just don't. I really feel like AI is just searching, scavenging, and just sending it out.
Nah, these ones are conversations. We were in a family chat.
Oh, I think I remember you telling me this.
Group message. It was there from 540 number, so that's somewhere in Virginia. I am going to act out the group messages that we received.
Oh, please.
Hello, this is Jackie. I wanted to talk to you before you bought supplies. With all that is going on, I think it would be better this time for JJWAA to get the cakes from Publix.
Okay. They're definitely Virginia.
Aussie. I think that's supposed to be also. Also, I am asking the caterer to help with serving the cake. This way, all the responsibility lies on me. I pray that we will have other times to enjoy your delicious cakes. I will call you later to confirm.
Oh, that person can't cook for shit.
And then the other person said, why do later? Do what you think is best.
Okay.
And then they added another comment. I have already ordered the logo, so you can put me on so that, hold up, I have already ordered the logo so you can put that on and not order it at Publix. Little contention there.
Yeah.
And then the first person wrote back finally, sorry, I had guests this evening, so I didn't want to call you so late. I think your grandmother spoke to you as well. Under the circumstances, I'm going to go with Publix. So what do you think is going on?
This person can't cook for shit.
What do you think is going on here?
I'm thinking, I'm feeling the vibe of like the energy of like a mom and like a son's girlfriend, right? Like they're not family, but they have to interact with each other, right? And maybe it's like the grandbaby's birthday, or it's maybe maybe something for the son, right? Like maybe his birthday or something. The girlfriend or wife wants to make a cake. The mom is like, bitch, you can't cook. I'm going to Publix. And the wife girlfriend's like, well, I've already ordered the logo. I want to contribute. And the mom's like, yeah, nah, bitch. We're going to go to Publix.
Yeah, this is...
I'd rather a Publix cake than your shit.
Yeah, your shit be trash. So...
or it's something to do maybe like with work. It's a manager, because it said logo. So maybe it's like a team party or a team.
So so I kind of did it out of order because I'm not professional. Sorry, everybody. So the first text came in on October the 3rd from a 540 number. And I don't think it's work related. It says, cousin.
Oh, never mind.
I just realized I didn't have your number. How hilarious is that? All week I've had a number. Would you like me to meet you with the bottles, or would you like me to send you some money to get them? If it's going to be an inconvenience, I also have the last payment as well. So this was on October the 3rd.
This is a family reunion or something.
And then on the 13th was the exchange I just read. And then finally on the 31st, another 540 number. It's a different number. So 4 different 540 numbers have reached out to us in chat. And on this one says on the 31st, hi, Tammy H here. I received your quote and had a question about the size of the cake. Can you call me?
Ooh, so Publix is like asking for something crazy.
It is something to do with a cake between some family members.
Family members, yeah.
And
it's probably like a grandparent's anniversary or something like that.
I don't think Tammy H works for Publix. I think Tammy H is just somebody else. I think the exchange between the two people, where she's basically telling her, you can't cook. I'm just going to go to Publix.
Yeah.
I think what then happened was they then went somewhere else and didn't even go to Publix. Publix was the cover.
Yeah.
They was just using somebody else that they liked more than Publix.
And it's like, oh, get back to me. Maybe.
And then what's crazy is they don't even know that they ain't even received the messages.
But you know what's funny?
They think they lying because I sent you a message.
But you know, that's the thing. Like, I bet you we're probably the number of the person that was like holding it together. And so since we're not there,
we are the glue.
We're not there. They can't, it's like, damn, why ain't Susan saying shit? Because Susan ain't here.
We held everything up.
Mm-hmm. You know what we should have been? You kicked some shit. Like that should have been the energy.
But I feel like they old ladies though.
You know what? I feel like we needed to message back like, my bad, I just seeing this. Fuck y'all. My bad, I'm just seeing this. I don't even eat cake. Like, I'm a vegan now.
Like, I'm diabetic.
I'm diabetic. Y'all know this.
I'm gonna lose a foot.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose my foot and shit. Y'all fucking around. You don't try to get out here in the streets.
I am certain if I wrote back and said, my bad, I just seen this. Cheryl makes a good cake. They would know a Cheryl.
Oh yeah.
And 100% be looking like they like Cheryl's cake?
Somebody.
They like Cheryl's. I could throw
we probably could reverse look up the numbers, get a name, and just
I looked them up, but I just ain't hold on to it. That's why I know they.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. But like, that's why I think before
a relative,
that initial person, like I guess like was like, they cake some shit. You should be like, yeah, let's do Publix because Becky's cake is bullshit. And last time I shit on myself, you almost got to throw some crazy ass joint out. Last time I had her deviled eggs, I was sick for a week.
Yeah. So.
Like generic food that you like can't fuck up. Last time I had her punch, I threw up.
Yeah.
I drank a can soda from my house, you know. Oh, you gotta be out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Be like, man, I wouldn't eat nothing from her house. You see them roaches, or something. Or like, I know she be eating ass.
Roach eggs all over the Tupperware.
And she be eating ass and shit. I don't want nothing to do with our house.
Right. So
just spread like a random rumor and just leave it.
I did respond back to one of the emails though.
Okay.
To the email, it said, where is it? I think it was Tilly Freelander. Yeah, it was Tilly Freelander. Not that one. It was this one. I said, hi, Tilly. I'm sorry you sent this email to the incorrect Don't Judge Me podcast. I'm sure Mr. Rahmani, that was the lawyer, is a great guest and contributed to the legal scene. But this Don't Judge Me podcast is a lot more nonsensical and a lot less legal.
Yeah.
I got an out of office message.
That's okay. Like, damn, you're not even working. Like, you send out random emails and not even
same day.
That's crazy.
AI.
Yeah. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
That's funny. But, you know, I don't know how to segue to this. I'm gonna talk about my what was I gonna talk about? I was gonna talk about, you know, what do I want to talk about? Goku. I'm talking about Goku. Okay. I'm gonna go backwards. I have stuff I want to talk about, but it's all out of order, and I don't really remember how to bring it up. So I want to tie it into the AI, but I don't think I have an AI topic. Oh, yes, I do. Fuck that. We'll talk about Ninggoku in a second. So I found another motherfucking person that does books.
Like an author who does.
Yes.
Is it a nig'author?
Yes.
It's a nig'author.
J.R. Chitlins.
J.R. Chitlins. All right. Let's see. Is it spelled Chitlins?
Yeah, I think so.
Or Chitterlings?
I think it's Chitlins. Hold on.
Okay. I found some J.R. Chitlins books. I'm going to go to images. And my baby daddy got abducted by aliens and got it pregnant.
Labubu slid through the trap and stole my hoe and its demon meat. With its demon meat, I'm sorry. My ex-girlfriend from the Caucasus Mountains hired evil male sandwiches to hurt me. Unks vs. YNs, the Great Civil War. I ran for president and lost the election, so my coochie ate America. My baby mama ate too many Cheetos and turned into one. I ate her homemade spaghetti on the first date, and now I'm trapped in her voodoo coochie.
These books, all right. So I pulled them up on Goodreads, right? These are absolutely 100% AI books.
Oh, I know.
These are not. There is no actual like author. He's just throwing out ridiculous scenarios. They are 55 pages long.
Oh, I know. Look, I'm gonna tell you. So one of my friends, she listens to a podcast that
49 pages.
She covers his shitty books, right?
Mm-hmm.
The book that I got, because I'm just always interested in the weird erotica for research, because of my book, because I'm on vacation and locking it in, I'm finishing it. It's gonna be done before the end of the year. And the book is called The Devil Egg Made Me Do It.
Mm-hmm.
It is 40 pages.
It's not a book.
I know. But it's a way for you to say you're a published author. And what my mistake is,
mm-hmm.
I tried to come up with a book that's 200 pages. I made a mistake. I need to go smaller and to the point. Because The Deviled Egg Made Me Do It. This woman's having a holiday party. She's trying to do deviled eggs. And all of a sudden, a deviled egg man appears, smacks her on the ass, and they start flirting. And it's like, I'm sorry, what? And it's like, he literally, like, within the first 2 pages, he's already like, they're like flirting with each other. This giant deviled egg is flirting with this woman, and she has no problem with it. And I was like, women are crazy, like, based on this book, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, they're making jokes all the time, like, I'll yoke your yams or something. It was just like, what the fuck am I reading? 40 pages.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you know what? And then now I read J.R. Chitlins, and I was like, well, no, I didn't read any of his stuff or her stuff. But
I'm sure
like,
you can just like glance at it and get the full.
Oh, I know. The title gives it away. But I'm like, you know what? I need to reapproach it. Smaller short stories, maybe a collection. Like, you know, remember those like Goosebumps, like those old stories?
But Goosebumps was still 200 pages?
No. I need to work smaller.
I don't agree.
I'm still working on my stuff, but I'm also going to come up with the shorter ones. You know, the first thought that came in my head? The deviled egg made me do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about My Milkshake Does Bring the Boys to the Yard? Short story about how this young lady making a milkshake, and the different milks bring different boys.
Okay. If you go about it this way, right? Because like
50 pager. Done.
it can't be CP Runnings though.
No.
It's got to be a different
It's going to be something.
pen name.
Niggoku.
Nigoku is writing these crass ass stories that literally.
It's going to be something in niggery. Because look,
What's the
what's his name again? JK, what is it?
J.R. Chitlins?
J.R. Chitlins? Sir, you set us back. It's got to be something so, you know what it's going to be called? R. Tussin. Because it's going to be Robo Tussin. That's going to be my ignorant name. R. Obo Tussin.
R. Obo Tussin. It's a good one. Write that down, man.
Nah, yeah.
Write that down.
Man, we be coming up with some good. We be coming up with some hitters.
So I said it a couple months ago. I walked into a bookstore, and in the front they had a section with a word I've never seen before, and that word was romanticy, with like romance and fantasy,
just
and just quick hitting nig'author, romanticy.
Yeah, it's just cool. Like honestly, bro, it's like literally like I could tell you. Oh, most of those erotica books. This is what it is: woman going through something, comes across this toxic man, overly flirts with them. They found or they bone. Oh, I'm sorry, bedroom fun.
They have bedroom fun.
They have bedroom fun. Mm-hmm. It's tantalizing where it's like, oh, he kissed me on the nape of my neck and I felt fireworks down my ass. I'm sorry, what type of making? I ain't never had that. It's like saying black people hold hands. It don't exist, okay? That's actually that's like, you know, one thing I was looking forward to asking today. I was gonna be like, motherfucker, you ever see a black person ever hold hands? I still ain't never seen it. But anyway, it's just the most coolest book. And that's also why I like ABC movies and Hallmark movies. Because it's the stupidest fucking thing. I was literally talking about it today. You know what the ABC Hallmark movie is? It's about a woman who's engaged to some guy who's planning their future, but he's not as fun as he used to be. You know, she goes back home to, you know, clean out Mima's garage or attic or some shit. She stumbles across the old guy who happens to own a tree farm, but he does what he loves. Oh, they have some cute meat twos and shit, or meat cutes or whatever the case may be. Oh, he's actually cool because he lives free and he's not held down by the being a finance bro or whatever the case may be. Right. They fall in love, and guess what happens to the dude who was planning the wedding that they were not ever going to have? Nothing, because they don't ever address it. This bitch is cheating on him. Every Hallmark movie is The Notebook. Bitch was cheating.
Was she? I never seen The Notebook.
Notebook, bitch was cheating. She literally found a guy, was going to get married, goes back home, bumps into Noah, which is Ryan Gosling. And he's doing all this shit like, well, you wanted the house, I made the house. Fucked him.
He built her a house?
Well, they initially, like, there was a house, and he was like, I'm going to buy it, I'm going to make it. What do you want? You know, what would you want this house to look like? She's like, well, I want a porch, I want a house so I can do my paintings. So as he's not talking to her, he builds his house. She sees it in the newspaper, goes to see him immediately, fucks him. Her fiance eventually shows up and is like, yo, where you been? You've been gone for 2 weeks. Where you at? Oh, I see what's going on. Then he leaves, and then they lived happily ever after. It's supposed to be the most romantic movie ever. No, the bitch was cheating. You know what Titanic was? Bitch was cheating. Can you remember she was in love with the...
I've never seen
the Titanic. There's a guy who's, I guess, the bad guy who she's dating. Mm-hmm. She goes into the belly of the boat, finds Jack, dances with the poor people, fucks him in a car, And then he's the bad guy because he was the boyfriend that was faithful, maybe a little abusive, but that she chose to be in that relationship. And then she cheated on him, and that's supposed to be the love story of all kind. All love stories is a bitch cheating.
Anything else? You seem emphatic.
Fuck Barbie. I don't know. I just felt like targeting somebody. This is all these movies is about, man. I don't know why I targeted Barbie. I shouldn't.
Well, I say every love song is about a couple who are no longer together anymore.
No,
so, you know,
bruh, it's all fake.
It's fleeting.
It's fake.
It's all fleeting. Because you have the autonomy to change your mind.
You know, I heard this. No, you're right though. I heard this story. I ain't shit for this, but you know, and then we talk about editing and I'm gonna say it. This guy said, and I was like, yo, that's so true. He was like, why is it that a dude that be beating bitches always got a bitch to beat? And I was like, you know what? That's so true. I'm sorry if you're out there getting your ass handed to you, but I swear these dudes that be hitting women always got a woman to hit. I ain't never seen a nigga that was single that be beating bitches.
So I be slapping bitches, but I ain't got no bitch to slap.
Always got to jump. If you a nice guy, you be single as shit. But let me raise a hand to a bitch. I have 3 of them. You cheating? Always got a dude. Why is it that you always see the guy who got like 7 different baby mamas? He always get a new baby. He always got a bitch. But then if you single and no kids, something wrong with you. No, something wrong with him. It's something wrong with you. Because you dealing with that. Oh, he been to jail. I like that. Do you? Something wrong with you.
She does.
No, because they be watching Notebook. You know what also got me fucked up? Flavor of Love. I'm going on a rant.
Let's go. Let's go.
Look. These motherfuckers out here, they don't want. So this is why R. Obo Tussin is going to spread the word.
Evangelize.
Yo, they're going to do it. You know what's funny? Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can find this video.
It's coming, y'all.
No, let me see. Look, I found this video. They did the male erotica. Hold on.
Like books for niggas who like erotica?
Well, so you know how like women are, how I just described it, where it's like you know, like oh, he kissed my like neck and my fucking spine exploded, right? Let's hope for this plays.
You got it synced?
It should. I mean, I didn't take it off.
Excuse me. What are you listening to?
I'm listening to one of those kinky smut audiobooks.
Aren't those for women?
Oh, they make them for guys now, too.
Oh, that's interesting.
Chapter 8, your boy finally hit. After the best minute and a half of her life, she told me she needed a break because I was actually too good in bed, and I could tell she was being honest. Then she rolled over and whispered in my ear, "Show me your high school football highlights." She had a great butt and also no name.
That's it? That's the book? 20 pages? Done? Done? There's an untapped resource, bruh. Women got their dumb jumps. Men, we can have this. Bitch ain't got no name. She let me smash, and she said, "Let me see your football highlights."
Oh, man. That was good.
Bruh.
That was great.
Look, I got it saved for a reason. Look, I'm like, yo, untapped resource. R. Obo Tussin and CP Runners is about to lock it down, bruh. Just cranking out short stories that make no fucking sense.
Oh, I did not expect that laugh. I was not.
No, I'm telling you, look. Gooning to Instagram baddie. That's going to be one of the books. I don't even know.
And then she pops out.
Maybe. Yeah.
But her privates are pixelated, but he still enjoys them anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or something. Or
plus emoji, like the floating emoji stickers and shit are over her
yeah,
private.
or like he likes her post, and that's when she likes him, but then he breaks her heart by unliking it or something. I don't know, something dumb. Something stupid.
Something that'll fit in 40 pages or less.
Yeah. Don't just crank them out. Fuck it.
And you ain't gotta write it. You just
No. I just look, that's gonna be the other alias. It's gonna be just aliases. R. Obo Tussin, and it's gonna be something more niggery. But I gotta figure out what it's gonna be.
Coincidentally, I have a project in the works where I am using yet another alias to complete this project because I don't want people to associate me with what I'm about to do.
No, that's why. Even when I say R. Obo Tussin, it's probably gonna be something different, but it be the same energy. I gotta tap into my blackness. I gotta round up. I gotta channel it. Surround myself with watermelon and chicken.
You know what I wrote on
and
Instagram?
Tubi.
I wrote on Instagram today. Now you got to move from Tubi to Freebie.
Yeah, there you go.
Or Pluto. Or one of those
that is something.
Free joints. I wrote on Instagram today, like, I should be ashamed or embarrassed about my love of Popeyes, but I'm not.
No,
I could legit can eat Popeyes like 4 times a week. Yeah,
you know, maybe that's the name.
I could. What?
Maybe Popeyes. Something. Hold on.
Yeah,
Popeyes biscuit. Maybe. No, something. I'm gonna write it down. Popeyes.
Yeah,
or somewhere, you know, add like a flavor to it, right? So it's like it'd be Popeyes.
That's like Irish or some shit like that, nigga.
Yeah, but I mean that's where you get that flavor. You know, let me tell you the other day. So one of my friends, he's coming in from California, right? And he was like, "Oh, I don't really. You know, I'm looking forward to you guys have snow. It's such bad weather, right?"
Before you go any further, fuck the state of California.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna finish that, and then we're gonna jump into your story, and then we're gonna jump to my story about PAX. I really want to get to these because this is actually funny. So they're talking about, you know, coming here. They're like, "Oh, I'm not gonna have any beaches." I was like, yeah, "We have beaches. We have the Potomac. We have the Anacostia, and then we have the what else I say? Well, it's Anacostia and Potomac,
right?
But I was adding that, like, you know how people like Tarjay, we had the Anacostia and the Potomac, That's actually pretty good. That was pretty good. Don't ask me to do it again. The Potomac.
Mm-hmm. You should have had it for him.
Yeah, you don't want to go to those beaches.
Yeah,
beaches.
Yeah, fuck California.
Let's hear about this joint. How'd that go? I thought you were putt-putting. That looked cool.
So, here's the backstory. I am a father of 2 kids.
Men at this point.
Well, my oldest is 19.
Yeah.
My youngest is 15. And my oldest had said, I'm going to California to see my friend.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest doesn't even drive on the interstate. And he's talking about flying across the country by himself.
Internationally known on the microphone. Mm-hmm.
And I said, domestic. Fuck no.
Yeah, of course not.
You are not doing
That's what a good father would do.
Because you live in my house. And
there's some weirdos out there.
And you don't know anything about anything because you ain't never been off the porch before.
No.
And it's not because we keep him off the porch or on the porch. He hasn't stepped and ventured out. He's been
with Gen Alpha, right?
I guess.
Yeah, like that's just how they are.
He's been taken care of, and he's only lived that life that
which is good.
He's expressed. He's fine.
Kudos to you as a parent.
So it was a problem for a little while, and then it became, all right, you can go. Somebody has to go with you.
Yes, of course.
And if nobody goes with you, I'm going with you.
Yeah.
End result was nobody was going with him, so I'm going. And you know what? We're going to make it a family trip, taking your younger brother too.
Yeah, because,
We got together. We flew out October, I don't know, just sometime in October. We went out for a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So travel days were Friday and Monday. Southwest, they'd never been on a plane before. So
Jesus. Okay.
The flight out, we had the 737 MAX. So we had the big plane.
Oh, okay.
And the flight, because we basically had layovers not long. In fact, the first stop was into LAX, but we didn't switch planes. We then flew from LAX to Oakland's airport.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
So, but the plane wasn't packed. So my kids got to both get window seats.
Oh, that's nice.
Great. First time flying, you get the experience on a nicer plane.
Yeah. Good first
Bluetooth, not Bluetooth, but they had charging decks in the chairs in front of you. And
I've seen that actually. When I went to Kentucky, I was like, oh, that's new. They never had that before. They
LED lights that weren't that yellow color.
Okay,
like it was
nice.
It was spacious. Like everybody had room. And then when we had the changeover at LAX, it got packed. And then me looking at the people getting on the plane, I was like, everybody looks weird. So people in California look weird to me. Every single one of them.
I can see.
Looks weird. We get to Oakland. I don't know what to do, right? I booked through Expedia. So
I do remember you telling me this.
I booked through Expedia. So as a third party, they are putting holds on every part of the service. Meaning I got my airline tickets through Expedia. I got billed and I got billed for everything up front. Okay. However much it was like $2,300, $2,400.
Yeah, it's 3 people, yeah.
And so it was the hotel, rental car, and airline tickets. That weekend, I got charged for the tickets again. So there was a hold
I do remember you
from Southwest on my bank account.
Yeah.
So for a weekend, I was in the hole.
Yeah, because they double charge you.
They double charge me. And I'm just like, that's whack. I have no money.
Yeah, because you double charge.
It's not going to
clear
almost
like $5,000 at this point.
Yeah, no, it was just Southwest. So it was the $1,200 for the tickets that I was charged again for.
Yeah, but even then,
still like I'm in the hole.
But that's what I'm saying. But if you think about the whole trip and then the additional 12, you're pushing like
this is before I left.
Oh, okay.
So so I got the tickets. Let's say like I got the tickets on like the 21st.
Either way, too much money coming out of your account.
So I got hit that weekend that I got the tickets. I got hit again. Yeah, and I was like, what the hell? Called the bank. Dude was like, oh, it's just processing. Motherfucker, I ain't got no money.
Yeah, like that doesn't
make me feel better. If it doesn't come off by Monday. So I called Southwest and called the bank. And Southwest was like, nah, it's just these tickets. We don't have any other charges, whatever. All right. Piss me off, whatever. Monday comes, the money comes back. No big deal. Go to fly out, whatever. And like, I don't do shit. Like, I really don't. Like, I live my life. I got my routines. That's it. Flew out. Got to the airport, didn't know where to go because never been here before. So I asked for help, and then the security guard or TSA agent, whatever the fuck she was like, oh, the shuttle's over here. You get on the shuttle, and then it takes you to the rental car spot. Rental car spot, wait in line. And I read a sign, and it says something about debit cards. And I'm just like, I wonder what that means. Get up there, hand him my ID, and he's trying to small talk me. Where are you guys coming from? And I said, Maryland. He was like, oh, the DMV and blah, blah, blah. I think it's really cool. I was like, no. I'm from Baltimore. It's different. So,
it definitely is.
It's different. It's different. It's not quite DMV. Whatever. So I've got cash. I've got money in my debit account. And I made some changes in my life. So I can't really use credit cards anymore because I'm trying to straighten out my shit. I don't have like a just in case credit card anymore. Like it's over for me in that regard. And he says, all right, so do you want to get this upgrade to this package? You want the toll package? You want this? And
give me my
and this, that. And I was just like, nah, just give me the gas one. I'll pay the $60 for the gas. So I ain't gotta worry about filling up. Like I don't have any expectations for driving a whole lot, but I'd rather just do that than stopping at a gas station. He said, all right, we just gonna have to put a hold on it for $200. And I was just like, but I already paid for it. He was like, yeah, because you use the third party agency. We got to make sure that you are good for it. But you already took my money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just our policy. So I ain't got no credit cards.
Oh my God.
So I dig in my pocket and pull out my debit card. Put that in.
And that's where the song
that
came.
Shit jumped to $500 and they do a background check. And I said, what? Yeah, we put a $500 hold on it for a debit card. And I said, nah, we're not doing that.
You know, it's funny because
we're not doing that.
I feel like I can just imagine the look. I mean, given it's not his fault, but like I would be looking at but then I realized because I had seen people at the different desk, like moving and flustered. And I couldn't understand why I kept seeing other people. Yeah, because it was happening to everybody when they got there. Like there's a bad experience.
It's a horrible experience because it's not explained to you. All right. So in a less I'm trying to speed this up and telling the story. So I said, all right, I'm not doing that. So I called my son and was like, yo, can I put some money on your card real quick? Blah, 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 blah. It didn't work because his name wasn't the name on the account that reserved the card. Yeah. So I was like, fuck. So I paid down my Apple card real quick just so I can scan that, which is against what I need to do. So that's fucking me up on the back end, right?
Yeah.
So I threw some money on that card, paid that joint, got the rental card. Cool. leave the airport and start driving around Oakland. So we stayed at a hotel near the airport because I'm just like, I just wanted to make sense for my convenience. I'm not looking. And when I was reserving hotels, what I kept seeing was like, yo, none of these joints is more than $100 a night. So I know like this ain't good.
No, you probably gonna get some like a dead body.
This is some crazy. And sure enough, we pull up to the hotel and it's surrounded by barbed wire.
Jesus.
Like it was a courtyard.
Yeah.
It was a courtyard Marriott. It was gated and it had barbed wire around it. And I was like, where the hell? And like I posted an image on my Instagram and it just looked like desolate. Mm-hmm. So Oakland or the Alameda area, wherever the hell we were, it's like a few different places in one. Like on one side, it's like a port. So what you don't realize about like Oakland and it being on the East Bay is that it's inside California and it's just like Maryland where the bay cuts into it. So I am on the east side of California and there's a water, a body of water that's pretty huge, but it's got like, it's where the port is and everything. So one side of the interstate, I think it's like 870 or 8 something, it's just basically like shipping containers in the shipyard. And that's where we were staying at. So we were like in an industrial area near the airport.
Okay.
And you are like water, you're like sea level. You're not like you're really at sea level. And there were no people. It was just like, where the fuck am I?
That's crazy.
Get to the hotel, go to check in. And then the girl at the front desk, because I called, because we landed not early, but our check-in was at 3. We were
it's like 1 or something.
We were there like 11. I called and was like, can we check in early? And she was like, yeah, no problem. We got a room available. And I was like, that's all I need to do is just show up, right? Nothing extra. She's like, nah, just come through.
Mm-hmm.
I get there. Mm-hmm. I get there and then she tells me, because you ordered through the third party, we got to put $190 hold on the hotel.
I feel like at this point, Expedia needs to have like an alert,
a disclaimer to let you know,
like an alert that says, "Hey, FYI, you're gonna get double charged.
You got to put
everything.
$190 hold on the room.
Yeah,
and are you planning to park here overnight?" And I was like, "Where the fuck else am I going to park? Here." She's like, "Yeah, that's gonna be $25 a night to pay for parking." I said, "But I'm a guest." Like, yeah, but it's still gonna be $25 to pay for parking. What? They just gonna take it out to $190.
Jesus.
So pissed. In Oakland, pissed.
Because now this trip is like,
it's way more money immediately than I thought it would be.
Well, because it's also too like you have this expectation of like, this is what it's going to be. Cool. I make the arrangements. I have what I have. Then you start off, they put that hold on you for the flight. Like every part of the trip has literally been
surprise, nigga, no more money. Surprise, nigga, no more money.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if you're like, yeah, we went to In-N-Out and they held my they charged me double for the burger. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like Jesus, like everything is like a bad experience at this point.
And so get there, drop off the bags, and then I take my son to meet his friend.
Yeah.
His friend's on a campus 15 minutes away, right? I promise you, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is where we were.
Oh, yeah.
Every bit of that map was where we were.
No, and it's so funny because GTA will try to tell you, no, we just made this up.
Like
no, it's legit.
We
the
were
exact same fucking map.
East Bay College, that whole area, that's where I was. And I was looking like, nah, this is the fucking video game.
But you know what's funny though, because I've seen like clips where people will be like driving and they're like, oh, I know this part. And it's like, I know that part.
I'm driving up this winding hilly road and I was like,
I've been here.
I've run from the cops here before. Mm-hmm. Like I made it to 4 stars and got away going. That's where we were. Drop him off. I didn't see my son the whole time we were there. Okay. Once he touched that campus, that was it.
Okay.
I called him. I checked on him. Didn't see him. He was that wasn't my. That's what him and his people did. And cool, not cool, whatever.
Did you see the friend at all?
Yeah, they came out.
Okay.
They came out to meet us and stuff like that. But like, nah, that was it. I saw him when I dropped him off. I saw him when I picked him up. So it was me and my other son. And first night, what did we do? We went to In-N-Out First day we went
so you did go to In-N-Out.
we went to In-N-Out, and we didn't move around too much because like I was frustrated. Like I wasn't
at that point. I would be too. I'm frustrated
loving it at all. And then
was In-N-Out okay?
I mean, it was not okay. It was not okay. It was just my son loved it. Cool.
Yeah.
Because for me, like this trip ain't got nothing to do with me. I just want to make sure everybody's safe.
Yeah.
My oldest son rated it a 10 out of 10, and my youngest son rated it a 7 out of 10.
I'm assuming he did. I mean,
me and my youngest son hung out. We saw some sites, but like I didn't get the toll package, and what I didn't know until I got there is because I could see different cities from where I was. I could see San Francisco. I could see downtown Oakland, but I knew there were tolls to get there because you're basically crossing bridges to get into these parts. And I didn't get the toll package, so I just stayed on this side.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go up and down this highway, whatever I can get into, I can get into. So like we found different like malls and things to do, or whatever.
Yeah,
went to a Walmart. This was interesting because we wanted to buy groceries and snacks, so we just don't have like wake up in the morning.
Yeah,
let's have some muffins.
You had like basic stuff.
Yeah, water.
I did a
juice.
similar thing with like packs, and I'll go to that with my stuff.
Like the Walmart was interesting because it was just like, here's the thing. Living in Maryland is beautiful.
Okay.
Because the people here look like me.
Yes.
Black people in abundance. White people. Asian people. All the people, but primarily the people look like me.
Yeah.
I ain't see a motherfucking black person in Oakland.
Which is crazy.
Except for the people working at the hotel. I didn't see a motherfucking black person.
In Oakland, they would.
They're pushed away. I had talked to someone after being there. She's like, "No, they pushed in the hood. There are no black people in Oakland. Like,
oh wow,
like you have to go to find them."
Okay.
And the other thing that was interesting was like every single car I saw had California license plates. Not a car from anywhere else. Everyone was from California. It was uncomfortable because it was so foreign. So foreign, in fact, going to the Walmart. Walk into the only door. It's police out front. It's police on the inside. In the parking lot, it's like Hispanic people like with carts and shit selling stuff. It still got the lady begging with her kids. Like that's still a thing. Like with the sign.
Yeah, that already sounds chaotic.
But we go in, and as immediately as we go into to the right, it's a section with some fruit, muffins, bread,
like a international market type shit.
No, just like. The bakery section is like right there, but not the bakery. The bakery section with like those products are right there. It's got some pears, bananas, muffins, cakes, stuff like that, and jeans. It was denim jeans in the same section with the muffins and cakes in glass cases. So at the front of the store is the men's section to the right, behind the muffins and cakes.
That's funny.
It was just like
that's a weird
that was weird. You know, we grab some stuff, go back to the hotel, night one, boom. Someone said, check your bank account.
Yeah, that's smart.
Check your bank account. There was another transaction from the hotel. The hotel decided to double book me.
Jeez.
And I was like, yo. So I go downstairs, talk to the girl at the desk, and I was like, I just need you to explain this transaction to me. What room are you staying in? She looks it up and she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why that happened. I'm going to wipe that off immediately. And I'm just like, fuck everything about this.
Yeah,
the good thing was like I'm with my 15-year-old son, so we talking like chicken tenders and pizza. Like we don't have to go like DoorDash a medium pizza and 8 wings, $60. Fuck Oakland, okay?
That's crazy.
Fuck everything about Oakland. Yeah. There's nothing beautiful to look at. The weather was great though. I'll give it that, but like the whole experience for me was just like my son came home and told his mom, he was like, I don't think Dad like Oakland. He was just like,
well, I wouldn't like anything about this. Like, at this point, I would never go to California again.
I don't like traveling for starters. Like it's just that's not my way.
Well, it's because there's so many other elements, because you don't know where you're going a lot of times. It's like you gotta rely on reviews or third parties, and like you can have a horrible experience like yourself. Like it's like I didn't sign up for any of this.
I just wanted to make sure my kid was safe
because I wanted to have just wanted it all to come all convenience. And now, if anything, I was penalized.
I will go to Expedia to see the options. Then I will go book them directly to the sites.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like, that's not it. That's not. Everybody got there safe. My kids had a great time.
Yeah.
Dad wasn't pleased. Dad had some conflicts after the fact about it all, but overall, like I'm grateful I got to do that with my kids. And Merry Christmas, niggas, because y'all getting shit from Temu.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Y'all getting shit from Temu from here on out. Because whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't do anything.
But yeah, that was my experience with Oakland and keeping my son safe.
Nice.
So
it's a lot.
It was significant. Yeah.
I feel like mine's not as much drama. So I went to PAX. We apparently did the best weekend that we've ever done.
Oh wow!
As far as like selling,
it was the same weekend. We were at somewhere the same weekend. Right?
So you were dealing with California,
and you were in Philly.
And I was in Philadelphia.
Okay.
It was totally disorganized.
Totally disorganized.
More so than usual.
So the event itself was disorganized, or your table.
The event, I will say.
Okay.
So my understanding was we were going to be up there Wednesday. It turns out it was Thursday.
So you were there a day early.
Well, I would have been.
Oh.
So I get off of work, come home, pack up my stuff, and one of the people were like, "Hey, could you swing by and get the tables and stuff for this event?" Didn't know I was going to be doing that.
Huh.
So I'm like, sure, I'll swing by on my way because I gotta go north, and this person lives off of New Hampshire Avenue. So I was like, all right. So I get there. I was like, so are you leaving tonight? Or are you leaving in the morning? Well, we don't need to be there till 1 o'clock. I'm sorry, what? Because I thought we were both going to be there tonight. Well, you can go tonight if you want, but we don't need to be there till 2 o'clock tomorrow or 1 o'clock tomorrow. Okay. So then I go home and I was like, well, I kind of want to sleep in my bed anyway, so that's fine. And I could wake up, I could work out and drive up there leisurely. I don't have to go at night. Mm-hmm. It was like 6 o'clock at night. So I was like, traffic is going to be garbage.
Oh, terrible.
So like, well, this is better. Get up there. We set up the booth. I drive up there. We get it all set up. We leave.
Did you drive solo?
I did drive solo.
Okay.
One of our friends' sister was supposed to be there. Can't make it. Didn't make it.
I'm not surprised.
So it's me and two people. One of them we know. And then the other person is one of the designers of the book. If I was to show you the book, their name's on the first name on the book. So we get out there. It's not bad. We're having a good time. Again, not as many people that would wanted to prove me wrong about history.
Yeah.
I was actually having, it's funny too, because I guess maybe because I've lost weight, I feel like I was received better.
Oh, I got you.
Maybe.
You were jollier when you were heavier.
Maybe. Because
that fat guy's not gonna.
Maybe. Mm-hmm. Because even like sometimes they had business interactions and the people would walk right up to me and was just like, hey, nice book. And I'm like, I'm not important. And I literally would say that. I was like, I'm not important. You want to talk to those two. And they would be like, oh. And then they'd go talk to them. And I was like, that's weird. But whatever. Mm-hmm. But I went to Costco, loaded up on stuff. Yeah. So I had apples, protein bars, and snacks. Like protein snacks and protein shakes. I was like, I'm not spending any money on food. I get up there. Oh, this is also a problem. We get up there and they're like, well, I got some stuff shipped to our mutual friend where we dropped the art off. And it was like, yeah, could you go grab it? It was 21 boxes of books.
Do these niggas pay you?
They didn't pay me for that. This is also where it gets to that comment I told you about my mom said, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, I agree with mom.
No, let me tell you this. So I'm like, do you want all these boxes? And they're like, yeah, if you could. I picked all 21 boxes. I had to unload my stuff, and my car was full.
The blue one.
I have three tables, 2 chairs, something else in the back seat. So my back is full. I now have 21 boxes, and when I say boxes, they're like 2 feet by 1 feet, and then like a half, like 6 inches tall. Mm-hmm. Each box weighs
15 pounds,
15 to 20 pounds.
Yeah, 15 pounds.
The place where it was delivered, it was in the basement. I had to literally walk down the stairs, get one box, walk up, walk around, load it into the car, come down. I had to do this 21 times.
10,000 steps.
Yes. No, I had like 30,000 steps. Because I had worked out in the morning too, mind you. So I get loaded up, drive it. I'm like, that's crazy because, not paying me. I didn't get paid to get the tables. I didn't get paid to get this stuff. And guess who unloaded most of it? Me, right? We do the event. We do really well. All this other stuff, right? This is where I probably will not do this again.
My nigga.
So had a good time. Honestly, didn't really mind it. There was a couple instances where it's like, hey, could you do this? And it's like, but you're right there. Like, I don't want to really. It's like if you were to ask me to turn this knob, right? It's like, hey, can you turn that knob? And it's like, we're both equally from the knob.
Right.
So
I could do it.
You could do it.
But because I see you as a subordinate, I need
kind
you
of. That was the energy. So at one point they're like, well, let's we're doing really well. I'm gonna give you the money that we owe you, right? I was like, all right, cool. So I was like, I'll share this. We agreed $100 a day, which honestly is low because it winds up being like $10 an hour, kind of. Because it's like an 8-hour day, and then we wind up being longer. So $100 a day. They paid for parking, which wound up being like $100. And then I was like, I'm assuming you guys cover gas, right? Because the female friend of our, the sister of the friend, when she rode the train last time, they paid for a train ticket. So I was like, well, it makes sense that you guys would pay me for gas because how else would I get up here? And I'm transporting.
Right.
So, mind you, it's a 2-hour drive up and back.
Yep.
You guys cover gas? Yeah. $20 to do, right?
Suck my dick.
So mind you, I'm a nice guy.
You are.
No, let's do 40. Because it would cost me 60 for a full tank.
Yeah.
I'll meet you in the middle. $40. Let's meet in the middle. I'll give you 30.
Are they bartering with you? Is the person that you're having this conversation with someone that you have a relationship with?
I have never really talked to this person.
Oh, yeah.
This is a friend of our friend.
Mm-hmm.
I personally have never really interacted. At Gen Con, when I went to Indianapolis, I kind of interacted with them, but it wasn't really much. This is my first time like really interacting with them. And I was like, cool. So, didn't talk to him for the rest of the trip for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'll take the money. Now, mind you, I also got tolls. Didn't get that back.
Right.
So then our mutual friend, right, the one that we know, at one point he's like, you good? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm fine. Now, mind you, I didn't have an attitude. I was still selling a whole lot of stuff. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I know they had talked about it. Because at one point, the one that, I guess the main person, because again, his name's on the book.
Listen. We talked about this earlier. You don't have to bite your tongue. If you want to call him out his name, call him out his name.
Pat's the main dude, right?
All right, let's go.
Pat is, I more so did just because no one knows these fucking people. Well, anyway, but Pat at one point is like, hey, can I talk to you privately? Not to me, but to the Colin.
Okay.
And it was just like, okay. Now, mind you, there's plenty of times when they've been alone, they did that in front of me. And I was like, all right, well, there's something that's got to be going on. So then Colin asked me, like, are you good? Everything all right? I was like, well, yeah, that's fine. He's like, did you get your money? I was like, well, I got money. And he's like, what does that mean? I was like, well, I asked for $40 in gas and it was compromised down to 30. So Colin was like, well, I'll give you the, here's what you asked for. And I was like, cool. But the damage is done.
Yeah, the relationship is broken.
And I was like,
yeah,
I'm doing all this extra work.
Fuck that nigga.
And then not to mention, afterwards, I had to transport stuff back.
See, you too nice.
No, but I also will finish what I start.
You too nice.
I know. I could have just left it on the side of the road. Because even at one point, I was like, I'm leaving now. I could have left. I got paid.
I'm out.
I don't need to be here. I helped break down. Like, I didn't have to do any of that. And so I was like, I'm going to do what I said. I agreed to help. I will do what but you'll never see me again. And that's exactly, so I was like, dang, that kind of sucks. I actually didn't mind going to the con. And, honestly, I was taking L's, because it's like, I'm not really making money doing this.
Yeah.
The money I earned from it was so I could buy stuff there. Like shirts, little figurines, stuffed animals, like shit that I don't need.
You were taking L's like you were a part of the company.
Kind of.
But you are the hired help, so there are no L's for you to take.
No, and so I was like, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah,
and it's off of $10. Because honestly, me transporting the stuff to and from, if they were to hire a service, it would have cost them like $100 or something.
Yeah, like the end result should have been, the beginning result should have been you saying, I am contractually obligated to sell. I am not here to help you set shit up and break shit down.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, and then at the audacity, because after they try to jip me for the 10, they were like, yeah, we got an event coming up in June. You might want to run it. Do you think you'd want to run it by yourself?
What?
No.
What?
I was like, first off, you want me to set up, break down, sell, and for $100 a day?
Yeah, I feel like
at this point, you're insulting my worth because, again, $100 is low. I don't do it for the money because, again, I don't need it, right? Like, literally what I make in, like, the 4 days, I make in 1 day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is not, I'm not here for I'm here so I can get out the house and see stuff. And you know what I'm going to call this event? Because this is what I saw at PAX. Titties and dirty white shoes.
Titties and dirty white shoes.
The men had titties. The women had titties. And there was a hell of a lot of dirty white shoes. And that's the audience that was there.
Title of the show.
There's a lot of out shit people here. And then maybe because I'm on my weight loss journey, I was like, damn, a lot
Titties
of fat
and dirty white
motherfuckers
shoes. Episode 213.
Titties and dirty white shoes, yo. And I was like, damn. There was a lot of crazy people. I saw this one dude wearing a Black Panther sweatsuit. It was a white dude. And I was like, that's a choice. And I was like, my man.
He was the white warrior.
That was a good one. He was the white warrior. And I was like, that's a choice. My man had, I mean, it was a sweat out, the necklace. I was like, this man bought, who sold you that? You had to have bought that, like, out, not in a store. You ordered that.
Yeah, he got that. He saw that and was like, that one.
But there were so many dirty white shoes, dog. I mean, I'm like, none of y'all, like, why are y'all? And then it was funny because it was like, I saw like one black person that stood out to me. The reason why he stood out to me because he was wearing purple pants. So the first day I'm like, oh, purple pants. Cool. I mean, that's an outfit choice. Second day, purple pants. Those are the same pants. I know they are because you can't tell me you have a plethora of purple pants. You dirty, bro.
It don't mean you dirty. He just.
Third day, purple pants.
Okay. I wanted to shoot him bail, but we don't need to do that.
No, he was legit because he kept one random black dude. Cool, purple pants. That's weird. Second, I mean, not weird because again, it was a good
makes
color.
You stand out.
Second day, again.
Hold up. He wasn't like real dark skin, was he?
It's like a brown.
Just
brown to darker.
Nigga in a purple suit, but all right.
No, it was like swish pants.
Oh, like nylon joints.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I was like, I know you're hot. Your nuts is hot.
Okay.
I'm like, yo, come on, bro. And so I'm like, dog, what is that? But like, there are some cool shit. I did wind up buying a lot of stuff. Like, I got this really unnecessary like lilac jacket. It was cool looking. I was like, I'm gonna get this shit.
He was like, you won't out purple me, nigga.
Kind of, yeah. But it was definitely like but it was like crazy because initially I was like, well, they're not gonna have my size, and I was like, what's that jacket run? And they were like, oh yeah, we got your size. I was like, God damn it! And then it was like, yeah, and we got your size, and you get a discount because you're a vendor. I was like, God damn it! I was like, I didn't need this shit. I was like, this is what I get for asking fucking questions.
Well, at least you don't have to wear the uniform when you go into the train station.
No. Let me tell you. So I went to go to Sav's house the other day.
Okay.
And
Friendsgiving?
Yes. So I walk up. There's no parking, right? So I'm parked like I found the first visitor parking. There's like maybe like 30 townhomes. Mm-hmm. There was like 6 spots.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I was like, Jesus. Right. So luckily I got there early enough. Because I underestimated how long it was going to take me to get there. Mm-hmm. So I get there like at 5. It doesn't start till 5:30. So
at least they can't say the thing about you.
No, I know. No, so but I'm wearing the uniform. I got black pants, black hoodie, black vest I'm wearing right now, black boots. Yeah. I'm walking up. I go to 103. There's a package. I pick it up. It says Carmen. That's his fiance.
Right.
Ring the doorbell. I'm holding a strawberry shortcake. Put the package on top of the cake. Hello? It's a dude. It's not our friend Samaria.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I'm here for the Friendsgiving. I'm sorry, what? I was like, I'm here for the. Is this? I was like, is Carmen here? Why? Do we need to sign for the package? I was like, there is a package, but I'm here for the Friendsgiving. And I'm like, maybe this is like a brother. I was like, I don't think she has a brother. I'm confused. What do you need? I was like, I'm here for the Friendsgiving. For Sav and Carmen. What address are you looking for? And I was like, 103 blank 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 blank. Mm-hmm. That's the street over. I am so sorry. There is a package and I'm putting it down. You have a nice day. You as well. And I walk off and I was like, sweet Jesus. So then I walk 2 blocks over and get to the White House. But I was wearing the uniform. And I laughed because I was like, God damn it, I'm wearing the uniform.
And they have recorded,
yes,
released and uploaded that to the YouTube.
Probably. Just like how I do it all the time. It's probably on the Instagram feed of me holding a strawberry shortcake, taking what looks like me, like kind of leisurely looking at the package. Mm-hmm. But they had the same name. I would have never, I don't know Carmen's last name. But it was like Carmen Wu Lee. And I was like, all right, well, that's got to be.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
A little racist on my part.
But as you said her name, I was like, it's interesting that her name is even Carmen.
That's what I'm saying. It was such a small, like, because again, what's the likelihood that there'll be the same number, 103, the package had her name on it. Well, the first part of her name.
And it was an Asian last name. For the audience out there, Carmen is an Asian woman. I think she's Korean or something.
Yeah.
He likes Korean women.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the likelihood that Nygel will go to a doppelganger's address and a complete doppelganger is just insane.
And that's why I'm like, it was such
or Carmen lives a double life.
Maybe. And it's 2 blocks over.
And
I mean, who knows?
She lives a double life.
But the food was good. I had a good time. It was cool. We played like Blood on the Clock Tower. It was pretty much werewolf.
Okay.
Was not good at it. I know it's not good when I don't need to lie for a purpose.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like there's a killer. You gotta identify the killer. You're trying to confuse everyone else so you can ideally, if you're the killer, last until the end.
Right.
But there's not money involved. So it's like, why am I lying to you people just to lie to people? This is not worth it. Now, they're like, yo, there's $1,000 on the table. Yo, let me tell you how these people out here lying to y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would have had a reason, motivation. Mm-hmm. I just didn't have the motivation. I just didn't care. So it was like, are you the bad guy? Nope. I wasn't. What do you want to know? Ask me. I'll tell you. I don't care. Like, this isn't worth it. So I'm not good at those type of games.
Okay.
But let me tell you though, a funny experience that I had while at this function.
Okay.
So there's like, it's all Carmen's friends for the most part, all females. They all work with her at NH, right? So they all smart women, right? And
are they all Asian?
No, it was a white girl with red hair, a little cutie, Indian jump.
Oh, Indian.
Yeah. She was actually kind of bad. I was going to ask him about her too. And then like 2 other, just I guess white women. It looked like they drive Subarus type of giants.
Lesbians?
Like, no, but like no, but yes, like that look, like a hoodie and like khakis, but like it wasn't like, I don't know. They had that look where they might be lesbians, but I don't think they were because they both came with guys.
Oh, okay.
But maybe just comfortable. I don't know. But they had that like just. They look like they shop at Whole Foods and drive a Subaru.
So you were the one of one in there.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
One
wearing a uniform.
One nigga night in uniform.
Yeah. And then so this young lady, her whole personality is like cats. So she gets in, Steph has 2 cats. She's trying to play with the cats nonstop. She's not even really like introducing herself. She's just like playing with these cats. So then she's like, did I show you the picture of the cat I just got? And they're like, no, I didn't know you had a cat. Yes, it's a rescue from a brothel that got shut down in DC. Her name is Roxy, but her street name is Daisy.
Cats can do that?
I guess.
Okay.
Because at the brothel, their name was Daisy, which is the street name. And now that she's newly adopted, it's Roxy. But she talked about this brothel cat like 7 different times. I was like, oh, that's your personality. Your personality is this brothel cat. Because anytime she talked about this cat, it was, I recently adopted this cat from a brothel that got shut down in DC. And I was like, me, I want to know about, because, I ask questions.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, how, as the black guy here, how many questions about this brothel can I ask without being the weird guy, right? So I'm like, well, how did you find out about this cat? And it was like, well, a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. Like, stop your story. I don't even want to hear anymore because you might have just said you went on Facebook Marketplace because that's too many friends of a friend of a friend. Once it gets past like 6, you just gotta be like, a stranger told me. Like, you can't tell me that line because at that point you knew nobody at the beginning. A friend of 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 a friend.
It's like you're taking the word of stranger.
I got this brothel cat.
There's some hobo cats over
But
here.
apparently this brothel that got shut down
It was a big deal.
had like cats and dogs. And so then marrying her, I'm like, brothel cat, that's so crazy. And the fact that it had a street name, right? Then, so I call my brother, right? And I'm like, bruh, I just bumped into a lady who adopted a brothel cat from a DC brothel that got shut down. He's like, yeah, man, them things is crazy. I'm sorry. What? And he's like, yeah, I went to a brothel joint once. And then I was like, I'm sorry, go ahead, continue. He's like, yeah, it was one of those, like, I guess, like, happy ending places. He's like, I actually went for a massage, because he actually did, right? Because my brother, this is how he operates, which is so funny. I'll tell you the whole story. So he's like, yeah, I went for a massage, but when I got there, she looked like she didn't know what she was doing. She didn't. And I was like, wait. And he was like, the massage was some shit. Yeah, I was like, yeah, because she was trying to massage you with her vagina.
She just basically wanted to.
So he was like, yeah, I want a massage. And she was like, I just want to fuck. And he was like, yeah. And he's like, I was like, what's she look like? He was like, busted. And I was like, yeah, okay. This makes more sense. He's like, ain't her massage was shit. And I was like, that is so crazy. So then all of a sudden he says, yeah, but I ain't fuck nobody. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? He's like, yeah, no, I would, but I didn't fuck nobody. He got a girl over his jump.
Like sitting there with him.
Randomly
He's telling
talking about a brothel story.
He's telling the story.
And then just randomly says, yeah, I wasn't fucking none of them. I was like, do you have company? He was like, yeah. Shawty over here. Bye. I was like, bye. I'll talk to you later. I was like, yo, you wild, bro.
Insane.
I was like, no, this is so funny. But yeah, brothel cats. I didn't know that was a thing. And now I do.
Titties, dirty sneakers, and brothel cats.
Yeah. Just all encompassing the one thing. Yeah. Oh, Rosie, that was the name. And the street name is Daisy.
Yeah, okay.
I thought it was Roxy.
What difference does it make?
It's a fucking cat.
It's a cat. What difference does it make? Cat's gonna do what the fuck the cat's gonna do.
Yeah, who gives a shit? Yeah, fucking street name named Daisy. That's so stupid. But last thing, I mentioned him earlier. Nygauthor. I have a problem with this gentleman. Now, I would like to consider myself a potential weeb to a taku, which is pretty much anime nerd terms. So instead of just being like nerd, there's levels to it, right?
Okay.
So it's like, me, I'd be like, oh, Rem is waifu. That's my boo, right? This is an anime character. I'm not actually like endlessly involved, or I'm not like fantasizing, but I'll make jokes like, homegirl needs to be like this girl, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll watch shows because of a certain way a girl will look in the anime. Now, given nothing lustful, I would never be fucking a robot that looks like her, nothing like that. But there's like levels to it. The problem I have with Nygauthor was I was riding the metro. This man has his hair done like Goku. It's a black gentleman. And he honestly embodies everything I despise about some people that do anime shit.
Okay. Tell more.
As someone who likes anime, and even me trying to explain the weeb and the otaku.
Did not understand any of it.
I know, but it's also that, because we've talked about like cons and things of that nature, where it's like, y'all a little weird. And I get that because of niggas like this dude. Nick Goku was standing on the platform with his middle finger, index finger crossed, trying to summon a fucking ninjutsu robot or some shit, and just meditating on the fucking platform. And I was like, I literally saw him as like, this nigga. Like, I was just like, oh my God. I was like, I guess he just I imagined him Naruto running.
If he was late for his train.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So he gets on the train and a family of Spanish people come on, and then you just see them giggling. And I was like, I don't speak Spanish, but it was Spanish for look at this nigga, right? Like, it was just definitely like, dog. I was just like, I'm laughing, they giggling. I don't know what they're saying, they don't know what I'm saying. And we just all having a good time at this man's expense, right? Because I also took a picture of him. So they saw me take a picture of him and was like, right? And I was like, right. Like, see. Like, right? Like, we was making fun of this dude. So at one point, I get to my final station where I get off to walk home. He gets up. Mm-hmm. He then proceeds to cross. He's standing up. Mm-hmm. Cross his leg over his knee. Do the pose one more time. And I guess channel his chakra, and then moves to the next door and does it again.
He was blessing the train. He kept all y'all safe, man.
No, like, well, he's fighting fucking demons or some shit.
Shingu.
No, he's messing up the genres. Goku never fought demons. Okay, you're getting your animes fucked up. And I'm like, the whole time I'm like, this is why you can't have nice things. I was like, because you right here, and he just kept looking back at me. And I'm like, yeah, I'm looking at you, because you're doing weird shit.
Did he look young, old?
He was definitely young.
Okay.
He was like, honestly, I wouldn't maybe even say high school.
He was a child?
Like, he had a young looking face.
Okay.
So I'm assuming like 18 to 22. In that range. He had a backpack on, so it's he might be younger, but he was like my height. So I give him age because of the height and the fact that he had the financial means to pay for this hairstyle.
I was just saying, like, going through DC, like, gotta have some cojones to do something like that.
The thing, he got on at Fort Totten, got off at Hyattsville Crossing, PG Plaza. So he may not even. I don't know where he was coming from, because honestly, Fort Totten
is the edge of.
Well, Fort Totten could be Red Line, so he might have been coming from Rockville, and then going to PG.
That makes more sense if he was coming from Moco,
because he was Fort Totten, so he might be coming from Shady Grove. Yeah, but then I don't know why he's going to PG County, PG Plaza, outside of maybe like a Hot Topic or some shit.
I was about to say, like, maybe there's a store, maybe in particular, like, cause.
Like a figurine store?
Maybe he's going to work.
Maybe that too.
But what kind of job can you have with hair like that?
It's got to be a kiosk. He's selling eyelashes or some shit.
Figurines. He's playing the part too.
You know what? You know those booths where you do like the eyebrows? Like Asian.
So he's a makeup artist? No, he's threading.
Yeah. I feel like he's got to be working with Asian Jones. And I feel like there's got to be like probably a baddie that work. He probably work at like a nail shop cleaning up the dust or some shit. He works somewhere with Asians because he feels like that's what he's supposed to be like.
He should have been at Friendsgiving.
We could have been talking about the brothel cat. And he would have been like, oh, where that brothel at? Where to go sit down? I used to go there.
No, he just would have went to the brothel and got in front of it, crossed his legs.
No, like, bro, he would. And the thing is, like, look, I love my anime. I prefer watching anime over everything else. I will read manga. I would even do cosplay.
Okay.
But then I see people like him, and I'm like, this is why I can't wear shit like this. And given, I know he shouldn't have that type of power over me, right? But it's still like, I'm making fun of you, and I'm in the world. I'm in the space. And I even was like, this dude. And I'm like, yo, like, and I was like, if somebody knows you and that's all they have as a reference point to people who watch anime, and Dragon Ball Z been over, they just they're rehashing it, kind of reanimating it and stuff like that. But for the most part, Dragon Ball Z is over. So it's like the fact that he's even doing his hairstyle is wild. Cause like doing like a Sanford and Son like outfit, like dressing up as JJ. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like this shit's old.
I got you. I understand it now.
It's old. It's not even like a new anime. Not even like you're dressing up like My Hero Academia or like some new shit that just ended. No, Dragon Ball Z technically has been over. Even technically the author is dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? like not to be dark, but it's just like, of all styles, you walk around with a Goku hairstyle. Remember that phase where people used to think they could go Super Saiyan and it would just be like, yeah, that's, I honestly was expecting him to do that.
What if he did that before he got on the train?
Maybe.
And that's why his hair.
The fact that we literally pulled up and he had his eyes closed and had his head down and was fucking doing like just meditating. And I was like, who do you think you are? I was like, you're drawing
Son Goku. That's what he thinks he
drawing
is.
so much attention to yourself.
Nigga's Son Goku.
And I was like, honestly, power to you. You probably had the most crazy confidence or it's something going on.
This is the part you didn't see. He had a tail. He tucked it in his jeans.
Like a monkey, yeah, he is. That's what it is. Fucking.
You just called him a hard R.
Yeah.
You just called him a hard R.
Fucking monkey. Nygel. Actually, that might be the name of the author. Nygel. It's gonna be I don't know. This man really made me upset, yo. I was like, God damn it, yo. Like, I feel like he's one of those joints that has figurines and be talking to him, yo. Good night, Oni-chan. I'm like, boy, you're weird, yo.
Niggas don't like weirdos in real life. Nah, cut that shit out. Save it for the convention.
Yes. Like, even at the convention, it would have been more like, because getting his outfit didn't match.
Like, at the convention, if he'd have done that, appeared with his hair like that, people are like, oh, he committed to the bit.
Yes. But it's like, it's a fucking Thursday, bro. Like, and it's December 11th, or 12th. Like, what is going on? And honestly, because of the way it's done, like, you're going to Christmas like that?
He only celebrates the Dragon Ball holidays.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know if they have any either. But,
Like, if I look, you know what? Hold on. When is Goku's birthday? When is Goku's birthday? If it says June, April. Nah, bro. You're doing too much.
he's living his best life.
My thing is also, like, if he had committed to it and just been, like, wearing, like, let's say, like, the uniform.
Yeah.
And just acting normal, I'd be like, yo, I don't know what he's doing, but he's intriguing, right? But the fact that he was doing all this squatting, fucking...
What if he was Asian?
I still would have judged him.
White.
I judged him.
So it's the attire with the hair is why the judgment exists?
I think it's the hair and the actions of what you're doing.
He's still doing that, but he's got on the whole Dragon Ball Z costume.
But see, no. You can't... Even if he had committed with the Dragon Ball Z costume, I would have felt like that. All right, you must be practicing for a birthday party or something. It's the actions. Like if he had been in the uniform or even what he was wearing and just acted normal, I would have had more like, yo, that's tight. Like your hair is vicious, right? I probably would have even said that to him. Like your hair's tight, dog.
You could applaud him for looking the part. But the moment he acted,
once he did that extra stuff, because Goku never did none of that shit. So it's like, what are you doing? It's the extraness.
I understand.
And I just think about all the times where people are like, "Oh, I'm a nerd. I get made fun of." No. You get made fun of because of the weird shit you're doing as you're being a fan of that thing. And I hate you for it. I hate you, you motherfucking monkey. Look.
I'm sorry to this man. Like I was gonna say, I'm just gonna put his picture up. I'm not gonna put his picture up anymore.
No, fuck that monkey, dog.
Because the deliverance of vitriol.
Nah, it got me upset now, man. Like, dog, I'm just like, gay because it's like, you try to tell people like, yeah, I like anime, or like it's even the taboo of like telling people you play D&D, right? It's become more mainstream because it's in Stranger Things, like you got more like like TV shows now that do it, so now it's like a little bit more accepted. But I remember like 5 years ago, you'd be like, I played D&D, and they're like, do not disturb. What's that? What are you talking about? And it's like Dungeons and Dragons. You mean like that nerd shit? Yes, and I like it. Let me tell you about my character, right? Now it's like acceptable, right? Even like Marvel. Remember back in the day, like no one wanted to fucking see a Marvel movie, but now everyone wants to see them jumps.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with anime. Anime become more mainstream. Even when we went to BlurCon, right? Bama was obsessed. It's easier.
Yeah.
It's more acceptable now. Like 10 years ago, it was like, oh, you watch that? You watch cartoons? Yeah. Fucking love cartoons. Reminds me of simpler times. The world is some shit. Let me watch a motherfucker blow up the world. Let me have some fun. Let me use my imagination. Good story plots. But you out here crouching tiger, hidden monkey and shit?
He's heavy on the monkey.
Nah, I'm leaning into it.
Heavy on the monkey.
Look, bro. You started it. Look. You said he had a tail.
Monkey.
No, this motherfucker, literally, this. You know what this is from? Gojo, JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, where he does domain expansions. That is not in the same entry as Goku. You're doing too many animes.
What if you don't know the anime he's referring to?
No, I know it. This is JoJo. Gojo is one of no, I'm not even going. JJK just came out with a movie, and they addressed some of the stuff, but Gojo always did this when he did domain expansion, summon negative red and blue energy. So he's praying this way. The Crouch, I think, was maybe Rock Lee from Naruto. Maybe. I don't really know what he was doing, because no one fucking crosses their league and like squats.
That's why he did it?
Yes, kind of.
He wasn't holding on to nothing.
No.
I mean,
it was a risk because the train was still
That's
moving.
what I'm saying. Like, my guy, like, he's talented. I can't put on pants without touching the wall.
No, look. But then he had the Goku hairstyle, and I'm like, you're doing too much. I would even appreciate if he had a backpack that had like anime girls on it, or stickers, or pens, or something. Nothing.
I feel like you weren't doing enough.
Maybe.
When you see this gentleman again, have a conversation with him.
One of my friends like, did you challenge him to a duel? And I was like, I should have whipped out my Yu-Gi-Oh deck or something and been like, pot of greed, blue eyes, white dragon, bitch. And
Sento Kaiba? Like, you could have just said,
he'd been like, Jujutsu Kaisen, and then fucking a dog would have appeared, and I'd been like, what the fuck?
Like, you should just have a conversation with the guy. Like, how do we get here? Just simple, hey, brother.
The thing is, because I like looked over at him, and the look I got back was,
he was disgusted with you?
I don't know. Like, the look I got back more so was just like, I don't know. It was like,
nigga, if this was me coming out of the panic attack, we would have talked. When I was extra friendly and shit,
nah, like,
I'd have talked to Slim.
I can't describe the look on his face, but it had like a crazy look to it. Like, yeah, I did that shit. I don't know. I feel like he knew I knew, because I have on my backpack, I have a Reaper plushie, right?
Okay.
And I have like manga or anime based stuff on the back of my backpack, like patches.
Okay.
And so, like, you could tell I'm into, like, I think I know the references.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he looked at me, it was just like, I know, like, I don't know, it's just kind of this vibe, like, I know you hate me. And I'm like, I do. It's because of what you're doing right now.
He is,
because you're doing too much.
He is recording his podcast right now, having the same moment.
I hope so,
but on the opposite side.
And you know what? And you know what? What's gonna happen is I'm gonna comment on this joint, and they're not gonna let me. And I'm gonna be like,
"You're gonna call him a loser,
monkey,
loser ass monkey,
loser ass monkey." You sure you want to say that? Yes,
that's exactly what it is.
And then I'm gonna get reported, and then we're gonna get emails from Nat Geo because they like, you keep referencing monkeys, and you're.
We won't advertise with you.
Yeah, exactly.
And
you're fucking Nigoku and shit, doing too fucking much.
Nigoku the monkey. That's some racist shit.
Because it was a snarl that you had in there too. Nigoku the monkey. Like, oh, yeah, yeah. That shit was funny.
I got one last thing. I feel like I should win an Emmy or a Golden Globe for my performance in convenience stores.
Okay.
So I think I mentioned earlier during the show that I'm polite when I'm in public. I'm always just like apologetic. I'm sorry, I'm in the way.
Yeah.
But what happens oftentimes in convenience stores only, not in grocery stores, not in big box stores, only convenience stores. People talk to me.
Okay.
And you've known me for about 10 years.
Yeah, I think I've been long.
I'm not friendly. But when people talk to me, it's not even a thought. The most friendly motherfucker you could imagine. I take all the bass out of my voice and I'm up here. My eyes are bright and I'm smiling and I'm engaging with them. And the whole time I'm thinking, this shit crazy. I'm having a ball lying to these motherfuckers about this. One woman was like, because I had on these shoes and I don't have shoestrings in them and whatever. And she was talking to me about my shoes. I couldn't hear a word she said, but I was engaged in the personality that I was playing right there. We had a 3-minute conversation and I couldn't understand shit. I was responding just with positive affirmations. Oh, these are things. They're great. They feel so comfortable. I'm just doing all the shit. And she said, I have these shoes. I have 2 colors. One of them, it just has a wider grip in the front. And I just appreciate that. So they look great. Don't change a thing. Like I'm doing, and it's just so natural for me to do this shit. And I deserve an Academy Award for it.
You should.
I just want someone else to witness it so they can be like, oh no, nigga, best actor. Right there.
But you know, it's funny though, because I mean, think about it, right? Like you probably never interact with that person again.
Ever in life.
Yeah.
But I left her with the best feeling for that moment.
You know, it's funny. Like I swear, like you could, to your point, like you could literally do that with everything, because I mean, who's checking you, right? Unless it's like a friend there, it's like, where's that accent come from? Like, what's that? But like, why not? Have fun.
I had these,
especially convenience stores, like you said, like you're never like more. I can say grocery store because like you probably, but most times people go to convenience stores because it's convenient and it's probably on the way somewhere where you don't typically go all the time. So why not have a little fun?
It's not fun though. This is what I'm saying. Like,
oh, it seems like you're having fun.
No, I'm not doing it on purpose.
Oh, it's like subconscious.
It's just like happening.
That's funny.
And it's just something happens. It's like lights, camera, action. Let's go. It's showtime. And I'm out here and I'm some fucking theater kid.
That's funny.
Just performing like like I've got the baton and I'm just doing the soft shoeing like the WB frog. You know, like it just happens every time. And it's just like, yo, I had these neighbors for a while and I was the same way with them. And it was just like, as soon as like I would turn away from them, I would just be like, what the fuck was I doing?
That is funny.
Just like mumbling under my breath, like, what the fuck was that? Like it just happens.
Just subconscious coming out. You just
like, all that tells me is in a past life, I was a house nigga.
Yeah, probably.
I was a house nigga. And I had to do whatever I had to do to keep it together. I was definitely a house nigga. Cause it doesn't kick in for me that I'm doing it until like
afterwards. It's like, what the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
That's
like,
funny.
Those look great. Don't change a thing. Just WB actor right here. This nigga.
Yeah, there you go.
This nigga.
Yeah, I kind of want to witness this.
I want somebody to be with me.
Yeah, I mean, but
so they can be like,
but
holy
the thing
shit.
is, I feel like you got not know that they're there, right? Because I mean, if you know they're there, I feel like that might impact the performance,
maybe.
Right? Because this is
maybe
like,
I don't work well under pressure.
Well, because it's like improv, right?
It's definitely improv.
So it's like, if you know that you're being watched, then it's gonna be like, oh well, now I'm more conscious of it. You almost got to catch you like creep mode and be like, oh, let me catch this. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what's going on with this dude.
Somebody got to catch me on a Ring camera or some shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Door to door.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
But that's all I got, Playboy.
I actually am looking at my notes because I've been trying to write down different stuff that I've encountered and random things I've heard, and I think they're hilarious. And one thing I didn't cover is at PAX, which is more so of a statement. These people came up to the booth, and I don't know why they said this, but you couldn't get me to say this. And it said, it was like we were trying to invite them. They were, I guess, friends of Pat and Colin, and they were like, hey, you guys want to come out with us because we're doing team dinner tonight, right? We went to this sushi place. And they said, we got rats in our ceiling, so we're going to bed early. And I was like...
You should want to stay out later.
That was my thought. And then I was just like, me. What? We're like, yeah, we got rats in our ceiling, and they move around and chew stuff and make noises. So we go to bed early so we don't have to hear it. Why are you still there? What is happening?
How down bad are they?
I don't know. And it's just people share stuff that I feel like they shouldn't. Like, I could not share that I had rats in my ceiling that are keeping me up with anyone unless I got it taken care of. And then I would be like, let me tell you about how I have rats in my house. Which even then I still feel like it's like,
and I don't live there no more.
Yeah, like I burned the house down.
That's how I got it taken care of.
I actually became the rat king, and now they're my minions. You gotta lean into it at that point with my Goku hairstyle, and then
perfect.
Yeah, say maybe he was the rat king. I don't know. Maybe that's why he was summoning people because he trained the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Whatever the case may be, they said that, and I was just like, that is so crazy. Why would you? Okay. Sure. You have rats in your ceiling and you have to go to bed early. Why can't you just say...
No, not tonight. We've got some plans.
No.
No, it's not a good night for us. We would love to, but...
I got rats in my ceiling and we need to go to bed early because they gnaw and make noise and fucking shit upstairs. And I need to go to sleep because I'm tired.
Got squirrels in my pants.
But it's like, why not?
Squirrels in my pants.
Why are we sharing all this additional information? You couldn't get that information out of me.
They were white, right?
Yes.
That's why.
Yeah. There's some information I swear will go down forever. It's never going to be told. Batman could be like, I'm going to torture you. I'd be like, well, we're going to be here all night because you're not going to get me.
Where are the rats?
Don't know.
Don't know.
I don't even know what a rat is.
What the fuck is a rat?
I don't even know what a rat is.
Tell me now.
I think I think it's a pasta thing. Ratatouille, maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Disney movie.
Yeah.
Pixar, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That was the last thing I forgot to mention is rats in the ceiling. At the Titties and Dirty White Shoes.
Titties and Dirty White Shoes.
Convention.
Followed by Nigoku.
And the brothel cat.
And the brothel cat.
So yeah, crazy 2 weeks.
Month, really. Crazy month.
Yeah, crazy month. Yeah.
Crazy month.
And I just started vacation, so I'm definitely gonna have some for y'all.
Crazy month for us here at the Don't Judge Me podcast. So we've got one more new episode coming. This was episode 213. Stick with us and look forward to episode 214. Are there any lessons that you have learned in the past month? I've got a lesson.
Well, like my friend of a 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 friend told me. Keep it pimping. I don't know. I just wanted to say that friend of a friend of a friend. What's your thing?
Don't judge me, but fuck Oakland.
Oh yeah, monkeys.